good, YouTube? Alex on the cam, back here with another video. Why parents of a 15-year-old say they fear he's a pedophile. I'm reading this title and I'm like, wait, who is who? Who's a pedophile? The 15-year-old? Chat, let's get right into this video. You guys like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Join the crew. You already know what to do, baby boo, shoot. Ooh.
A little over a year ago, Robbie told me something that no mother wants to hear. That he had sexual urges towards his siblings as well as other children. He said that the only reason he hadn't offended them was because they were going to tell. But he also said that if he could offend them, he would force them to. And if it took it, he would tape their mouth shut and keep them quiet.
Oh, hell no. This is a 15-year-old? Oh my gosh. Now I see why they titled this video the way they titled it. I was like, at first when I read this title, I was like, what? He's showing signs that he's a pedophile at 15? May God bless his soul.
I'm sorry, this is hard.
I bet.
When I heard Robbie say that, I felt scared, concerned.
Definitely concerned as a parent. What the fuck?
Overwhelmed. And just terrified.
Yo, you could tell this shit is real. How emotional she's getting. This ain't no skit, y'all. Like, these are real emotions. If you're a parent watching this, or if you're a soon-to-be parent, how would you feel if your child showed signs like this? I don't know how I would be able to handle that. Like damn, where did you go wrong? Like, I don't know. I'm
sorry. It was just such a shock that I didn't know how to deal with it. I was wondering where these urges came from. Why suddenly he would stop feeling that way?
We put a safety plan in place. That included installing locks on the kids' bedroom doors so that they could lock themselves in at night. Robbie was no longer allowed to be unsupervised. He was supervised 24/7 by either myself or my husband. Robbie was no longer allowed.
Of course he wears glasses. And I'm sorry to, actually I'm not fucking sorry.
Oh!
If you notice, most pedophiles always wear some kind of glasses. And if you go back, oh, okay. I was finna say, the dad low-key looked kinda, if you know, you know. It's like, maybe you get it from him. He looked like he could be one, I'm not gonna lie, chat.
Robbie was no longer allowed to hang out with his siblings nor any other children.
There were many times I had to take Robbie to work with me so that he could be supervised during the daytime.
I was doing everything I could to get him into that treatment facility.
In spite of everything we put in place, we were faced with a new challenge, which was...
Robbie came home from school and he said that if we didn't get him help that day, that he was going to rape one of his siblings.
Oh my God.
He told me that.
And I don't mean to pause this so much, but chat, the child said, if the parents don't get him help, he's gonna just feed into his thoughts. Robbie, right? That's the child's name. How does that make sense? If he's that cognitive of what is right and what is wrong, why would you just feed into the wrong thoughts? That don't make no damn sense. And to put his parents in a predicament like this is low-key kind of crazy. Like, if y'all don't give me help, I'm gonna just start raping my brothers and sisters. Like, yo, whoa, just don't do it. You know that's wrong. What the hell, Robbie?
Despite there being locks on the doors, that he felt like he would find a way to get to them.
I was blindsided with what he had said. We had no other choice than to remove him from the house.
So we took him straight to the hospital.
It was tough. It was very hard to make the decision to have to, what felt like, get rid of my son.
We left him at the hospital and he never came home.
Well, Kristen and Rick say that since Robbie has been in treatment, they've learned just how dangerous the situation really is.
For the past...
Wait. Chat, somebody gotta let me know. What would the hospital do? I thought, like, I thought the best way to treat a pedophile is like take him to a mental institution or something like that. Like not a hospital. What the hospital gonna do?
For the past year, Robbie's been in treatment for children with sexual maladaptive behaviors. Since Robbie's been in treatment, we've learned so many more things, and the fear I had prior has been heightened by a million.
What he do now?
One of the shocking things that I found out is that Robbie prefers little boys ages 5 and under. Oh! In one of his psychological reports, we found out that he was interested in S&M. His sexual fantasies are so strong that it keeps him awake at night, and it's all he can think about.
What the hell? First of all, why does it always gotta be little boys? What is up with men and little boys? I know, and she's not even a man yet, but it's like, what is up with that? Why little boys? That makes no sense to me. That makes no sense, chat. I'm trying to wrap my head around it. But when you're not a pedophile, it's hard to wrap your head around something like that. But it's like...
Psychological assessment, Robbie has admitted to being aroused by 27 different violent scenarios, most of them involving young boys. Robbie has told me that acting on his impulses would make him feel extremely powerful, and he likes the idea of being in control, and victims will just get over things. Robbie does not understand or believe that consent is appropriate, and he's not capable of correctly identifying faulty beliefs and distortions.
Lately, he's expressed that he just wants to harm someone whenever he gets out.
Robbie believes that deviant sexual behavior is normal. He also doesn't understand or believe that there will be consequences for his behavior.
Deviant sexual behavior is normal. Deviant sexual behavior is normal? Let's say that again, chat. Deviant sexual behavior. How does that even correlate to normal? Deviant. If y'all know what the word deviant is, look it up. Deviant sexual is normal. Some screws is loose. Some screws is definitely loose. And I don't know if it's genetic or if it's just he was born like that. I don't know.
Will reoffend if he's given the opportunity because he wants what he wants and when he wants it. Robbie told me that he would find a victim. He would find a way to keep them quiet. It didn't matter if he had to tape their mouth shut or hold them down, that he would find a way. And that's really scary.
Now that he's still expressing those desires, there's no chance of him coming back to the house when he's released. That's non-negotiable. He just can't.
Okay.
15 years old.
I'm glad you guys are here.
15.
Wish we were talking about something else. Almost anything else, right? I mean, This is a tough situation. You said that it was really hard to say the words son and pedophile together, right? That's just not something a parent wants to say.
It's quite terrifying to think that for so long we've sugarcoated it and said he's becoming a pedophile. But yesterday, for the first time, I said my son is.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't even know if I could handle that video if it was any longer. We just found out some people will deal with stuff like that where they realize their kid, their child, has pedophile tendencies, traits, whatever you want to say. I'm trying to think of what to get out of this, and I would just say, chat, this is shocking emotionally, and I'm really lost of what I would do if I was in the situation. Nobody would want their child to be a pedophile, but it happens in this world. Like, we live in a crazy world, so stuff like this, crazy stuff like this happens. I need to know what y'all would do in this kind of situation. I simply don't know what I would do. I can't even think on that level what I would do. Right now, it has me emotionally shocked. Like, I have no clue. Anywho, chat, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I wouldn't even say enjoyed it. I hope you found it interesting. I gotta laugh about it. But anywho, please, y'all let me know your opinions in the comment section down below. Let me know what would y'all do in this situation. I'll see you guys in my next video. You guys like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Join the crew. You already know what to do, baby boo shoot. Ooh, I'll see you guys in my next video. Later.
Spinning the cake, riding the cake, give me the cake, taking the bait, I get the man. hit him with bait. Rapping that slate. All on my bait. I'm rapping that bitch like I'm Cairo. Shawty, she